We see colors in nature, a blue sky, a red frog, a peacock's feathers. But those colors are created by the reflection of light off atoms. To reproduce color for paints, cosmetics or dyes, we need pigment. Finding natural ones or creating them synthetically is as complicated as it is elusive.
The pigments need to be stable, not fading in light, or disintegrating with heat. And they need to be non-toxic. So when scientist Mas Subramanian accidentally discovered a new blue, meeting all those criteria, a few years back, he was hailed as a rock star in the world of colors. Now, he's on a quest for red. On finding the new color, Yin Imen Blue. Well, I asked my graduate student to mix 3 components. One is yttrium oxide, which is white, indium oxide, which is yellow, and manganese oxide, which is black. So the next morning I was in the lab, and he pulled the sample of the furnace, 2300 degrees Fahrenheit, and I was shocked because all the samples came out vivid blue. In the beginning, I thought he made a mistake. I thought it would be like brown or black. Then I asked him to repeat the experiment and we could again get the blue. Blue is the most difficult color to make, and we found it extremely stable, so that made me really excited, and we find this to be the first new blue pigment in 200 years.
On why it's so hard to make pigments. There are only very few blue pigments known to mankind now. For example, most of the blue you see in nature, like a blue sky, has got no pigment. It's just a scattering of the light. You think about the bluebird or peacock or morpho butterflies, they don't have an atom of pigment in their beings or in their feathers. You can't make blue easily.
On what it was like to discover a new color.
It was something. I also didn't think so much about it before I discovered this blue. I always thought all the colors had been discovered because we see all the colors in nature. For 200 years, many companies, many laboratories have been trying to create a new blue which is non-toxic. Cobalt really is quite durable, but it's got cobalt, which is carcinogenic. So it was really unbelievable. The color has properties that have companies like HP, Nike and Chanel calling.
As soon as we discovered this blue pigment, I got a call from Shepherd Color Company in Ohio. They called me and said they would like to test pigments for durability and also the other spectral properties, to make sure that it can be used because they manufacture of cobalt blue. So they came and they tested for 2 years under various conditions. Under the hot sun in Florida, in California and also in Australia. Finally they found this pigment does not fade. It is quite stable. And also they found that this pigment can deflect heat. So if you paint using our pigment, like a roof of a car or the roof of the house, it keeps the plates cooler. This is the first blue pigment ever made which can deflect heat.